Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see what near future actions will be taken toward you when it comes to love. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit. For everyone that watches this reading, what near future actions will be taken toward my viewers when it comes to love? What near future actions will be taken toward my viewers when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have projected. So someone's a bit hesitant when it comes to approaching you. This could be someone who put you through a karmic cycle, or they're going through a karmic cycle of their own. There could be some third-party energy involved here. So someone could be blocking the connection between the two of you, or someone's interfering in some way. Now, it could also be a situation that's blocking the connection, okay? So, for example, if this person lives a reckless lifestyle, if they're into drugs or alcohol, that could also be playing a role in this person being hesitant when it comes to approaching you. At the top of the deck, we have love. I do see them coming in with a love offer, though. It's giving energy of them admiring you, but it may be from a distance. They could come in trying to enchant you in some way, all right? They have been looking you up, and it's also giving energy of them wanting to express themselves. For some of you, when this person reaches out, they may want to talk on the phone for an extended period of time, or they could write you out a long text message. If it's not that, this person could be looking for information in regards to who you are talking to or who you're connecting with. Give me more. What near future actions? Thank you. We have Ascension, and that card came out crossing. Make sure that you do not allow this person to come in blocking your spiritual path. Also, if you're in the energy of healing, it's coming out like they could try and disrupt your healing process. They should be going through an ascension at the moment, but there's an issue when it comes to that. At the top of the deck, we have gossip. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come in making it seem as though they know something about you. For a few of you, this person could do something to try and make you jealous, or they could do something petty. Some of you are going to witness this person's downfall in some way. Now, when it comes to the downfall, it'll be different for all of you. For some of you, some of the people who are close to them is going to be turning on this person. You could witness an argument. They could even come in telling you about someone wronging them in some way. We also have waves. They're in their feelings, but it has a lot to do with certain things they think people are saying behind their back. It's coming out like it could be family members or friends, okay? Give me more. Someone's being petty toward them, but it's someone that they're close to. All right, we have grip, and we also have plugged. So they're going to be coming in trying to regain their grip on you after a time period of you being distant, or after pushing you away. With the plugged card, they may make it seem as though they just want to spend some time with you. They just want the two of you to let your hair down. I wouldn't even be surprised if they tell you that they miss your smile. They miss the way that things used to be. They're going to try and regain their grip on you by making you joyful or making you experience joy. So if they come toward you wanting to have a good time, their intention is to weigh you down. It's going to be important for you to stay away from the hamster wheel that this person is on. They are in survival mode. It's also giving energy of them not wanting to face the truth in regards to the current situation between the two of you. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. They could pop up on you being unreasonable or being irrational. For others, they could come up with ideas out of the blue. For example, they may want the two of you to go out last minute. They may want you to come and see them last minute, something along those lines. And if you decline, they may start behaving in an irrational manner. This person's obsessed with you, okay? They're obsessed and they want to keep you in a repetitive cycle. At the top of the deck, we have lockdown. Their intention is to confine you. They want you all to themselves. They also want you to be in a mental prison. And what I mean by that is they could come in planting little seeds in your mind. They could start doing things to try and make you think. They want to consume your thoughts. Give me more. So someone wants to lock you down. They want to make sure that you don't get away. Some of you have already walked away from this person, but I see them coming in with energy of survival mode, being desperate to get their grip on you. We have unconditional, and that card came out crossing. So some of you may be a bit uncertain in regards to whether this person truly loves you. It could be their energy as well. They don't come off like the most genuine individual. They're going to come in chasing you, okay? And their main intention is to gain access to you. If you have pushed this person away, I feel like they get off on knowing that they can have you whenever they want you. Also, you're being asked to restrict helping this person, especially on a financial level. I feel like they tend to tune in to you. They tend to want to connect with you whenever they're going through something. But I see them chasing you. Almost like they want to prove to themselves that they can still have you. At the top of the deck, we have magnetic. So they're going to start doing or saying things to try and pull you back in, all right? Also, if there's been a point in time when this person has been distant, they may not have a explanation in regards to that, okay? They either won't have an explanation or they will not want to talk about it. Give me more. Yeah, they're looking at you as forbidden at the moment, and it's actually making them want you more. We have focus, and that card came out crossing. So they want to distract you from focusing on anything or anyone else, okay? For some of you, this person has been watching you, but it may not be in the way that you think. So they could have someone else keeping close tabs on you. Even if you are aware that this person tends to spy, it may be a bit deeper than you're aware of. At the top of the deck, we have anxiety. If you haven't been making them a priority, or if you've been keeping your options open, they're in a panic. This person is afraid that you've become fascinated with another person, or that you may have eyes for someone else. It actually scares them. Give me another card. That was quick. We have reminiscing, and that card came out in reverse. So at one point in time, this person may have tried to make it seem as though they didn't want to get back together with you, or they didn't care if the relationship worked out or not. With the card coming out on top of projected, it's almost like they're trying to teach you a lesson in some way. When they do come in, they're not going to want to talk about anything that's happened in the past. With access granted being here, I'm telling you, this person is hiding behind either a fake profile, they're watching you heavily on social media, or this person is hiding in plain sight. If the two of you live in close proximity to one another, I wouldn't be surprised if they go to places they know you frequent. I keep hearing following. So they could be following you from a fake profile if you have social media, or if the two of you live in close proximity to each other, this person could be following you at times that you're not aware of. But it's almost like they have on a disguise, or they're disguising themselves in some way. So they could be using someone else's vehicle. They could have on like a hoodie, or they could be dressed in a way that they don't normally dress. I just see them disguising themselves. With pressure cooker being here, if you don't allow them access to you, I do see them going into a rage. But don't let that cause you to grant them access that they're not deserving of. For those of you who have been moving in silence, it pisses this person off. They don't like not knowing what you have going on. With nightlife being here, this person's going to come in trying to get you to take a risk with them. But some of you may feel like it's not worth the gamble. They're in a panic because they feel as though their time is running out. For others of you, this person is going to try and rush you in some way. So for example, let's say they want the two of you to go out. They may do it in an unreasonable way. Okay, like if they were to reach out to you at 4 o'clock, they'll want you to be ready by 5 o'clock. Or they could contact you at night when it's about time for you to lay down, when you've already gotten ready for bed, and they'll want you to come to them right now. They'll want you to come right away. It could be switched around where they'll want to come to you right away, but there's just something off about it. They feel like they're reaching a deadline. How can I put this? They feel like some type of deadline is approaching for them to take some type of risk with you. For some of you, they could even want you to go somewhere with them and the place is about to close. It's giving that type of energy. But see, they won't care because they have other intentions besides that. The main thing that they want to do is get you to yourself. Okay? They may want the two of you to spend the night together. They also want to bring about emotion within you. With legal being at the bottom of the deck, this person could come in trying to make things right, okay, because they feel like they have to have you. But also, they may want to compromise with you or reach some type of agreement just to get what they're wanting out of you. This reading is all over the place. For some of you, they're going to confess that they're single. For others of you, they could even tell you why they've been avoiding you. All right? Even if they don't give you a detailed explanation in regards to that, I still see them trying to bargain with you or negotiate with you in some way. For a few of you, they're about ready to beg. They're lusting after you heavily. So, yeah. Someone feels as though they have to hurry up and do something. This person has been waiting around, but the clock has been ticking. For some of you, their time has already run out. For others of you, they just feel like they have to do something right away. They're in a karmic cycle as of now, or they're in the middle of learning a really tough lesson. The tough lesson involves a third party, or it involves their lifestyle, something that's no longer serving them. Okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. Just take it however it fits. There's just something that has been disrupting this connection for quite some time now. It could even be that you would always let this person back into your life, and when they come back this time around, you're not going to make it easy for them. But they're going to be learning a tough lesson. They are admiring you from a distance. For some of you, this person is researching you online. And if you have social media, they're keeping, I don't want to say they're keeping notes, but they could be screenshotting something. If you don't have social media, I still feel like this person looks you up. But like I said, don't be surprised if they come in being long-winded, wanting to have a long conversation with you, wanting to catch up. Or they could write you a text message that's a bit longer than usual. This is someone who's a bit blocked spiritually, okay? They're on the wrong path. They're supposed to be going through a spiritual awakening, but they're resisting it. Many of you have ascended. You've definitely grown. So make sure you don't allow this person to come in and stagnate your growth. For some of you, this person could be emotional at the moment, or they could be in their feelings because they're jealous. But for others, they may have been doing things to try and make you jealous. And it's because they want an emotional response out of you. I do see that there's someone or a few people that they're close to. They always gossip with these people. But I see them turning on this person. Could be out of jealousy, or it could be out of being petty. They could end up finding out those people have been talking about them behind their back. So for example, let's say that they have a group of friends, maybe 2, 3, 4 friends. Well, they meet up behind this person's back. They talk about this person behind their back. And when I say they talk about them, they dog this person out. They're going to find out about it if they haven't already. Yeah, they're wanting you now more than ever. I do see them chasing you, and it's mainly because they're viewing you as someone who's forbidden. You're not giving this person the same access to you anymore. And it really pisses them off because they're so used to getting their way with you. They want to pull you back in, all right? When they come toward you, whatever they say, whatever they want to do, if they want the two of you to meet up, whatever it is, you're going to feel like it's not really genuine. Whatever they do, you're going to feel as though they're not really doing it out of love. For some of you, if there has been a disconnect between the two of you, you could even start feeling like it isn't really real love. Like it's not genuine love. You could start questioning whether you're truly in love with this person. Okay? Some of you may realize that you love them, but you're not in love with them. Yeah. So they're rushing to come toward you after a time period of procrastinating. They want to distract you from focusing on anything or anyone else. They're a bit in a panic because they don't think you only have eyes for them anymore. So yeah, I see them popping up out of nowhere, trying to be spontaneous, but really they're going to be irrational. I feel like this person's going to come up with this plan out of nowhere, or they're going to want the two of you to make plans out of nowhere without time for you to prepare. So I wouldn't be surprised if they all of a sudden want to see you, or they want the two of you to go out without prior notice. And if you refuse, they could get pissed off, or they could explode emotionally. They want to lock you down mentally, physically, and emotionally. They want you to only be confined to them. They've been in a mental prison over you, and they want you to be that same way. So I see them coming in trying to regain their grip on you, and they're going to do so by trying to show you a good time. They think that if they could show you a good time, then you would be more willing to let your hair down. You'll be more relaxed. And that's when they're going to try and put their claws in you. Okay. But yeah, I definitely see them coming in, letting you know that they want the two of you to make things work. So your boundaries are going to be important. Some of you will avoid this person, but others of you will try and make things work with them. And if you choose to try and reconcile or to try and make things work, just make sure that you do not stagnate your growth just to connect with someone who's on a hamster wheel. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.